Bro, he always be saying, I'm doing what's best to protect the leaf. Yeah, bro. Let's see the receipts again. Where was he at when the Nine chose attacked the village? Nowhere to be found. Where was he at when Pain turned the entire village into a crater? Nowhere to be found. Where was he at when a 15-year-old edgelord pulled up to a summit to run hands with him? Nowhere to be found.
He's not lying. He ain't lying.
Was the first man out the room. He hit the dash because he knew he was gonna get belt to ass by a 15-year-old emo kid. Hatred. A strong feeling of intense dislike or animosity towards someone or something. Now, as y'all know, we've covered our fair share of haters on this channel. From a zesty vampire walking around in Louis Vuitton to a super ninja beefing with a rat and some turtles. And I mean, the list goes on. But today, we're flipping the script. Today, I didn't come to cover haters. Today, I came to hate. I came to spread negativity in this bitch.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep it alive with y'all. These past months, I've been in hell. From that bogus-ass copyright strike to me damn near breaking my hand.
Well, he got copyright strike? Oh, that's why he didn't upload. Okay.
The worst team in the league for 2 fucking years straight. I am not okay. So, on this very fine, beautiful day, I'm deciding to put this anger to use. Well, I'm about to talk about an anime character that just quite honestly pisses me off. Now, originally, this video was going to have multiple characters, but I've decided to save them for another time. Because this one character specifically just makes my blood boil to a point that I just have to make an exposed video on this nigga. And that character is none other than the fraud Kage, Danzo. So today, we're going to be going over every single one of Danzo's actions and why I hate this nigga. And I got every single receipt I need. So, let's get this fraud watch started. Danzo, the most hated man in the shinobi world. A man that is solely responsible for so much stupid shit that exactly in the history of the Hidden Leaf. Now let me just go ahead and say
it needs the
right
pussy
now,
too.
because
like,
this needs to be said, because it's not an opinion, it is a fact. Danzo was a terrorist to Konoha, and not just Konoha, the entire shinobi world.
Facts.
He always be saying, I'm doing what's best to protect.
I hate it when he said that shit. I hate it.
Corrupt shit a character could ever do. Like, on the real, no funny shit. Everything.
Bro, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't every villain be saying that? Oh, I'm doing this for my people, blah, 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 blah. Negro, please.
That is wrong and corrupt about the
you do it for yourself, you selfish bastard.
Old raggedy ass bitch. And like I said earlier, I got them receipts to prove it. So, receipt number 1. The manipulation of Hanzo in the Akatsuki. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is actually perfect that I'm making this video right now. Because the next roundtable trial is the Pain trial. And this motherfucker Danzo is one of the main reasons to why Nagato crashed out and became Pain. So
I forgot. He is? I forgot about that.
Danzo schemed up one of the most diabolical plans to take out the Akatsuki and also become Hokage all at once. Now,
I forgot he was Kage thirsty. I forgot. I'm hungry.
They were just some freedom fighters trying to achieve peace. But Danzo was not fucking with these niggas at all. Because the word peace was not in this man's vocabulary.
No, it was not. No,
it
was not.
That they would end up being a problem for the Hidden Leaf in the future, which that ended up becoming true. But this future problem could have been completely avoided if Danzo wasn't a scheming, conniving, dirty ass nigga. Now, this is what he did. He went to Hanzo of the Salamander and brought him a bunch of dead Ame shinobi bodies and said the Akatsuki killed them. Then he went to the Akatsuki under a dumbass alias named Kanzo. Like, bro, you couldn't come up with a better name. Kanzo, you are the head of espionage in your village, and that's the best name you could have came up with as an alias? Oh my goodness, how did this guy get this job? So Danzo told them that Hanzo sent him, and the Hidden Rain were ready to make peace negotiations. Now, here's the catch. The bodies that Danzo brought to Hanzo were not Ame Shinobi at all. They were dead root members that were disguised as hidden stone shinobi that Nagato killed. Oh,
wow.
You want to know why these root members were disguised as stone shinobi? This motherfucker had these root members disguised as stone shinobi because he was trying to sabotage a peace treaty between the leaf and the stone.
That is fucking crazy.
Like I said earlier, the word
that is ridiculous.
not in this man's vocabulary. This nigga deadass said, for the future of the hidden leaf, peace must not exist.
Why? How does that make sense?
So Danzo grabbed his own men's dead bodies, dressed them up in Ame armor, and said that the Akatsuki smoked yo niggas, and me and my bum ass Ambu root will help you spin back on these niggas if you help me become Hokage.
That's ridiculous.
So he basically slaughtered out the
ridiculous.
Akatsuki, which led to Konan getting captured, Yasuko booming himself, and
Bro.
Nagato crashing out, killing
Right.
everyone except for Hanzo and Danzo. And let me add on to this. If Danzo never did this shit, then there's
It would
a
have never
good
even
chance
he been
that
evil.
the leaf may have not been turned into a crater later
Exactly.
on. But guess what? Pain wasn't the only character who ended up having a villain origin story because of Danzo's actions. Because another person who ended up getting a villain origin story because of this man was Kabuto. And what
Was
happened
it
to
really?
Kabuto
Kabuto.
was another tragedy. So
Did
how
he?
this happened,
Let's see what
Danzo
he's
went
about to
an
say.
orphanage and gaslit this former Ambu agent turned nun, no, to go on a mission to the Hidden Stone and
Right.
spy on them. And if she did it, he would stop sending money or any funding to the orphanage that she ran. And to make the matter even worse, Orochimaru's freaky ass is standing right behind him. And he tells
Oh
her
my, bro, that
verbatim,
nigga is a freak monster, bro.
Children don't get snatched either. Children with no past or no family are worth something. Yep. Another reason that Orochimaru should not be let 50 feet near a school. So this
At
is
all.
Danzo
At
basically
all.
told her, bitch, get to work or I'ma make all these kids homeless and beg for spare change on the side of the road.
Wow.
That's a pretty
That's basically what he
That's
said, though.
Orochimaru
To be
doesn't fight
completely
what
honest.
CPS does.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
So she had no choice. She had to do it. Now, Kabuto was outside the whole time, and he was listening in on this. But Danzo knew this, and he decided, you know what, little nigga? You're an orphan with no past.
Wow.
Put your ass
Disrespectful.
to use. So he recruits him into the Foundation and sends him to multiple different villages to spy on them and commit espionage. Now, here's when tragedy
I never knew
starts.
that.
About 5
Or I
years
just don't
later,
remember.
Kabuto got exposed when he was spying on the stone. So when they were tracking him, a shinobi tried to come down and kill him, but Kabuto sliced him.
Ooh, I think I remember that.
Guess
I think I
who
remember
was
seeing that scene.
shinobi split down the middle. It was no.
I don't remember that. I think I remember that scene. I just don't remember the
Still on
context of that.
long ass mission Danzo sent her on 5 years ago. So when Kabuto went over to heal her and was panicking and telling her that he was sorry, she looked at him dead in the
This
face.
low-key made me feel bad for Kabuto,
Who are
though.
you? And
Because I'm pretty sure everybody hated Kabuto's guts. If I'm not mistaken. Everybody who ever enjoyed watching, anybody who enjoyed watching Naruto, I'm pretty sure y'all hated that nigga guts, bro. I know y'all hated that nigga guts, bro. Knowing that it's not even his fault that he turned evil, you know what I mean? That Danzo kind of pushed him to his side. I'm like, okay, this nigga Kabuto could have ended up being friends with Naruto. He could have ended up being a part of that team. He could have ended up being one of the most favorite characters that people like. But nope, Danzo fucked that up for him.
Kabuto was sick to his stomach. He didn't know what to think.
Instead, he
Because
became
his
one of the most
mother figure
hated.
just tried to
Yeah, I guess
kill
one of the
him,
most hated
and she
characters
didn't even
in
recognize
Naruto.
him. And the reason why she didn't recognize him was because Danzo brainwashed her. Later,
Wow.
Orochimaru told this man
Dickhead.
Kabuto that Danzo revealed to Nono that the reason why Kabuto left the orphanage was because he wanted to bring money in for the orphanage. However, Nono wanted to free Kabuto from the foundation so he could have a regular normal life. So Danzo decided, you know what? Both of you niggas gotta go. So over the years, Danzo fed Nono false images of Kabuto growing up, so that over time, she would not be able to recognize what he would actually
Big ass nose.
So when she was completely brainwashed and thought Kabuto was an entirely different person, he ordered her to assassinate the real Kabuto, because Danzo told her that he was a double agent and he had to be eliminated.
This nigga's different, bro.
Essentially set both of them up to kill each other because they were loose ends that knew too much and he needed them out of here. So this evil bastard basically made a son kill his mother, causing another character to get a villain origin story.
That's ridiculous.
Now let's continue going down this list of atrocities.
That's just fucked up in so many ways. Commercial. That's fucked up in so many ways, bro.
He was working with this nigga Orochimaru. Right off the bat, that should turn your head. We all know how evil this freaky ass snake nigga is.
Yes, he is.
What was Danzo doing with him? Boy, let me tell you, they were kidnapping innocent people.
It surprised me, but didn't surprise me at the same time, though, when I figured that out when I watched the show.
That it wasn't working, they started to kidnap kids and put them in test tubes.
Oh yeah, he was testing, he was experimenting old kids. That shit was insane.
To have innocent civilians of the league experimented on and murdered. And we all know there was only one kid that survived this shit, and that was Yamato.
Yamato, my boy Yamato.
Everybody else
died.
Because Orochimaru and Danzo abandoned the project. So when Danzo came back and found him, he decided
use his ass.
What, little nigga?
Damn, Yamato look like a girl right there. Anyways.
So Danzo personally trained this man over the years and thought of him as his little successful lab rat. Now, moving on. Receipt 4 is beef with Hiruzen. Now, I'm gonna have to get this off my chest before we go any further. I do not with the third Hokage at all. This old nigga pissed me off on multiple occasions. But you know what? Let me get the main one out the way first.
Okay.
Naruto and Kushina gave this nigga one job. One job! Please take care of the child. And this old nigga looked at her dead in the face and lied like a motherfucker. Of course, you don't need to worry. You old raggedy bitch. No. What kills me, he really said, I take full responsibility.
He did say that. He did say that.
Naruto in a rundown, nasty ass, dirty ass shack up in a hole. Nigga had the son of the 4th Hokage living in the fucking trenches. And the only thing that he
that was true.
Eat was ramen and spoiled fucking milk. Oh my god, not gonna lie, I gotta stop myself right now. Because this video could easily turn into me hating on Hiruzen instead of Danzo. So let me get back on track. Now, Danzo, without a doubt, was the 3rd Hokage's biggest opposition. Even though they used to be childhood friends and rivals. But everything changed the night when Tobirama named Hiruzen 3rd Hokage. Because back in the First Shinobi World War, Danzo and Hiruzen were surrounded by a bunch of hidden cloud ninja. Along with Tobirama, them 2 crusty ass elders, who for some reason are still alive, immortal. Why are they not dead?
Old ass niggas, bro. They should be dead by now.
If I knew what this nigga was gonna do to my grandson in the future, I'll boom this nigga right now. But anyways, they needed
straight decapitation.
To sacrifice themselves so they
Cartel
could get
style.
away. So Hiruzen decided to step up and do it because Danzo was too pussy. And the whole time, Tobirama was actually testing them to see who he was gonna make 3rd Hokage. And since Hiruzen stepped up, he got named 3rd Hokage. And Danzo got pissed off, jealous, and grew a massive hate boner for the nigga. And he was
stupid. It's not his fault he got picked.
Somehow usurp Hiruzen and become Hokage. And man, Danzo tried. He really did try. I mean, we already talked about when he didn't want any type of peace with a hidden stone. Because Danzo was a fucking warmonger. Hiruzen wanted the war to be over. But Danzo was like, nah. that nigga. You know peace isn't in my vocabulary. And Danzo pressed him so much, Hiruzen decided, you know what? Fine, nigga. I take full responsibility for this war, so I'ma step down as Hokage. But when they were having the meeting to pick who the 4th Hokage was gonna be, Danzo threw out one of the craziest names possible. This nigga said, I recommend Orochimaru.
Oh, I remember when he said that shit. Oh my, that nigga's insane. One of the Orochimaru. I mean, one of the.
Now the reason why he wanted Orochimaru,
this nigga had the nerve to pick one of the most. I think he was like the top 3. Biggest villains of the Lee Village at that time too. Literally, that was the Leafs' biggest like radar was on him. They even had Yamato. They have Yamato literally stalked this nigga all day long. Remember the wedding episode when Naruto and Hinata got married? Remember that? And he was in the background just stalking Orochimaru while he was congratulating him on their marriage. Oh my nigga. Bro. He couldn't even walk away in peace because how much a threat he was.
Orochimaru was Hokage, Danzo was also Hokage. But thank God that Hiruzen actually had a brain. Because he was like, oh hell no, there's something wrong with that nigga. Nigga, the fuck you mean by that? I can't put my tongue on it yet. But I'm telling you right now, something is wrong with that freaky ass nigga. I recommend Minato Namikaze. Nigga, oh, don't let
Minato? He did say Minato.
Oh, hell no, I object.
Didn't Kakashi become the 4th Hokage, right?
Danzo's tweaking. So Minato got named Hokage and literally.
Oh no, this is before Kakashi, right? This Kakashi was a kid at the time. My fault.
With him was because he wiped his hands clean and cut ties with him right before he got exposed. But Danzo was not done trying to one-up Hiruzen. Because one day he decided, why don't I just try to assassinate this nigga? So that's what
he did try that, right?
To assassinate Hiruzen. Man sent out an entire squad of root members to assassinate the Hokage. Nigga, that is treason.
Literally.
They failed because
completely
knew Danzo was going to try this eventually because Kakashi leaked everything to him. So he sent Kakashi as a decoy. And Danzo, thinking that they just got the job done, was sitting back in the Hokage.
Just relaxing, thinking he just killed Hokage that easily. You crazy out of your mind?
You don't get your raggedy ass out my
like, get your ass talking about nigga.
This motherfucker
you feeling like?
Got caught red-handed in 4K Ultra HD, and he should be getting 50 to life with no parole.
Literally.
This soft-ass nigga Hiruzen decided to let him walk. Like,
exactly,
excuse me, nigga? He just tried to assassinate you.
You have the nerve to let him go.
Regular person, you're the Hokage. You
exactly.
Shit like that slide. Even Danzo was shook. He knows he should be getting locked up. Hell, fuck getting locked up. He should be executed. And then Hiruzen had the nerve.
Yeah, he tried to execute. That's like trying to execute the president, bro. You're dying for that.
Oh man, great job, Hiruzen. Dude really let this grimy ass nigga walk.
Danzo, not Danzo.
Bullshit in the future.
He was never. He was just stupid to me, bro.
My ass, nigga. See,
I didn't hate him, but he was just stupid. He did so many stupid shit, bro.
I'm doing Danzo just like they did Shorty and Akame got killed. Head on a pipe for display.
They did do that. Oh my lord. RP her, bro. I forgot. Oh man, that's a good show too.
Now this man Danzo was just like Toby Rob. He didn't like them damn Uchihas not one bit.
They hated them niggas.
Uchiha is a damn Uchiha to these boys. No, but on the real though, Danzo treated the Uchihas like straight garbage. He did not trust them one bit. And the perfect example for this is when the Nine Tails attacked the village. The Uchihas could have dealt with this situation because their Sharingans could have stopped the Nine Tails.
Yep.
This raggedy bastard Danzo went to Hiruzen and said, now Hiruzen, you best make sure them red-eyed, dirty-ass Uchiha bitches ain't out there. Nigga, what you mean? They could tame the Nine Tails. Oh, please. Do you really trust a Genjutsu wielding Uchiha some
I was
bitch?
pissed when he said that shit.
You remember that heathen Madara? That damn red-eyed thug. He controlled
Okay.
that big fur some bitch and tried to destroy the whole village.
You blaming one person.
So he was decided
Man.
to listen to this. And they ended up making them guard the civilians when they should have been on the front lines. And
Whooping
if
ass.
Uchiha were actually able to help, there was a high, and I mean
Very high
probability of Naruto not becoming an orphan and living a life with
facts.
So you can
This nigga is spitting, bro.
The reason why Naruto was an orphan was because of Danzo. But this was
that is amazing take. If Danzo wasn't such a dickhead, bro, and a dirtbag and a greedy bastard about wanting power, Naruto would have never became an orphan. His parents will still be alive. Minato wouldn't have even had to think about sacrificing himself or his mother. He didn't trust he didn't trust them because of one evil ass nigga. You blame a whole race or a whole clan off of one evil ass nigga Madara. You blame the whole clan because of Madara? That's stupid as shit, bro. That's ridiculous. And so much shit that Danzo could have prevented if he wasn't such a dickhead, bro. It's ridiculous.
Oh
my lord.
Because after the Nine Tails attacked the village, the elders got suspicious of the Uchihas. So Danzo and the elders decided to move the Uchihas all the way out to the edge of the village.
That shit was so fucked up, bro.
24/7 to make sure they weren't doing anything fishy. But all they ended up doing was just pissing the Uchihas off even more. And when tensions kept on rising, the Uchihas
we're supposed to be part of the elite village, and y'all don't even trust
us. They were
us.
tired of getting mistreated. So to try to stop this coup, Chisui was going to use his Kodo Masukami on Fugaku so he could stop the coup d'etat plans from happening. Hiruzen himself signed off on this plan because this would involve no bloodshed. But this bastard Danzo had other plans in mind. Danzo didn't think this would work at all, so he decided to call Shisui for a one-on-one meeting. So when Shisui pulled up on Danzo, Danzo looked at bro and started talking to him like, you know, Shisui, I really thought you was one of them good ones. But then I remembered what Tobirama told me a long time ago. And that was to never, ever trust a dirty, red-eyed
that shit was insane when he did that shit to him, bro. Whooped his ass. Oh, that was nasty.
Wasn't even done yet. Cause he wanted the other one too.
That shit was ridiculous.
Ended up escaping, but Danzo ended up putting
took that nigga eye, bro.
On bro's head.
And then he gave the other one to Sasuke, if I'm not mistaken.
Just we went to Itachi.
Yup. No, I said Sasuke, Itachi, my fault.
I can't do this shit no more, twin. This motherfucker Danzo took my manhood, my Sharingan.
I kind of wish he never died though. I was wondering what would he be today? Well, in the universe today, in the Naruto new universe today.
Just let me fall.
That was low-key sad too, cause
ended up booming.
Sasuke meant to believe that he killed his best friend, even though he didn't. He killed himself.
To receipt 6, which is without a doubt the worst thing that Danzo ever did. Making Itachi boom his whole clan.
Right, that was ridiculous, my nigga.
Sharingan out of his eye socket so he couldn't use Kodo Masukami on the Uchihas. He decided to fulfill him and Tobirama's dream. The Zero Uchihas plan. Shouts out Zamasu for that dumbass name I just came up with. So he called Itachi and gave him 2 options. Align with the Uchiha and launch the coup d'etat.
Right.
Be slaughtered along with your family. Or side with the Leaf, and before they attempt a coup d'etat, eliminate every Uchiha except your younger brother.
Right. That shit was insane. That's a crazy choice.
This nigga Itachi playing a whole choice-based game, and whatever option he chose right here was gonna determine the ending of the entire game.
Right.
So Itachi ended up going with booming his whole clan and saving his brother. So Itachi, along with Obito, still kind of crazy that Obito helped the nigga do it.
Damn.
Boomed all of the Uchihas in a night. Every last one of them, except for Sasuke. Parents boomed him out of there. His shorty boomed her out of there. So after
Yeah, the girl?
Itachi dropped everybody off, Danzo did the most
I did not know that.
infuriating shit. After the massacre was over and everybody was wondering who did this, Danzo came out and said, it was Itachi. Itachi Uchiha despised
It's
his
so,
clan.
bro.
That is why he killed shit.
So many people hated Itachi first time watching the show because he killed his whole village and just sat and he left his brother alive. They felt like that was just a dirtbag move. He was evil as fuck. He couldn't be trusted. But then when they found out the real reason he did what he did and what type of person he really was, it's so sad. It's sad. They basically made niggas come to tears of how sad Itachi's story is. On why he did what he did, on him sacrificing him leaving his brother alive because he couldn't kill him. Like, sad. And he was even crying, he was even tearing up when he killed his parents. He said, watch your family die and your clan die, or kill your clan yourself, and you can keep your little brother alive if you want to. That's insane, bro. That's just crazy. It's insane to me, bro.
Eyes and caused infighting among his brethren. And then finally, he caused this atrocity. Nigga, this is the most infuriating son of a bitch in this entire fucking show. This
bro
rat decided to blame a 14-year-old of him booming his entire clan,
crazy,
which he orchestrated, then said that he was the one who took Shisui's eyes.
Wow.
You old raggedy bitch. Bro is lying on a 14-year-old's name when all you gotta do is take off that nasty-ass, musty-ass, stank-ass patch on your fucking face. Talking about he stole his eyes. Bitch, you got it in your stocking.
Literally. Bro.
Walks up to Hiruzen's old ass. Talk about this settles everything. Like there wasn't a plan earlier that would have settled everything with no bloodshed. Old ass dumb fuck. And then what he says right here is just absolutely mind-boggling. Hiruzen said, what does this settle? Don't you see the huge problem that we're left with? And Danzo told this man straight to his face, I consider it very minor. An entire clan just got wiped out, and bro's talking like, oh, this is just a minor problem.
A minor problem.
What? So Hiruzen finally had the balls to say, Danzo, I cannot allow you to act on your authority any longer. You're relieved of your duties. Get your bitch ass out my sight. After your employment, fuck nigga. This should have been done a long time ago.
Right?
When he first tried to assassinate
exactly.
The level of seeing something like this, or his old ass to finally fire him. Like, come on, bro, we should have done this a long time ago. And the icing on the cake to celebrate Danzo's unemployment, Itachi pulled back up on bro and told him to his face, just so you know, I heard all that bullshit that just came out of your mouth. But let me tell you this, if you ever lay a hand on my little brother, I will gut you and expose your fraudulent ass for the entire world to see. Keep your head on a swivel.
Yo, that was Tachi, that nigga, man, one of my favorite characters in the whole series, bro. He's my number one.
Man, this guy loves
there ain't no money to it.
Speaking about that, receipt 7. This old nigga is the person that leaked to the entire village that Naruto was the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I forgot that
You
detail.
think this old bastard couldn't be any more of an asshole? Then man, let me tell you. Now I'm pretty sure the anime doesn't even touch on this. But if you
yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't.
Novels, it basically kind of alludes and tells you that this nigga did it. Now you see, Naruto wasn't always hated as a child, and it could have stayed that way. But Danzo decided to leak to the public that Naruto was the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki and basically use him as a scapegoat. So everybody in the village could focus their hatred on him. A literal
like it was his fault that he got a Nine-Tails animal inside of his body. Like it's his fault. Child, by the way.
And isolated as a child. So yeah, not only are his parents dead because of Danzo, but also everybody in the village hated the nigga because of Danzo. Because I'm starting to think about it, 90% of the problems in Naruto always lead back to
him.
Receipt 8, trying to usurp Tsunade.
He even got Sasuke wanting to kill his own brother.
His favorite crime.
Ridiculous. For something he ordered him to do.
He saw Pain's attack on the Leaf as an opportunity to make Tsunade look bad and somehow become Hokage while doing it. So, this is what he did. First, after Tsunade was done cooking these old dumbass geezers because they didn't believe in Naruto at all, after they all left the room, old frog nigga was about to go warn Naruto to come back to the village because Naruto was Konoha's #1 option. He was the best player on the team, but Danzo frog nigga, because he didn't want Naruto to come back at all. This
did kill him.
Trying to
Man.
control the game for his own team. Then if you want a real life comparison to this, this is like having 2017, 2018 LeBron and refusing to play the nigga. Danzo wanted Naruto to ride the bitch while the whole team was getting dual lost by Pain. Then after he killed Frog nigga, him and his goons decided to hide underground like some rats, while Pain proceeded to turn the village into a fishbowl.
When they could have helped.
Killing God knows how many people. You know, it's crazy. Even some of the root members were like, yo, shouldn't we be helping up topside right now? And this nigga was like, hell no, we ain't doing shit. This spells the end of that old slut.
You would think they would think their leader is a dickhead and not a good fit for the Leaf Village, but nah, they gonna keep following him.
Out of hell with them. They were a necessary sacrifice.
Really?
In order for me to become Hokage.
That they should have stopped it right there.
This man does is supposed to be for the sake of the Hidden Leaf. So after the assault was over and the entire village was left in ruins, Tsunade was in a coma because she was putting in work trying to protect the village like a true Hokage should.
Right?
But since she was in a coma, the Leaf needed a new active Hokage. And this is when this old ass rat finally got what he wanted all along.
Yep.
Danzo ended up being appointed the 6th Fraud Kage.
Fraud
and yes, I'm going
Kage.
to continue to call him the Fraud Kage because I refuse to acknowledge this nigga as a Hokage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached my final receipt of why I hate this nigga and why this man is the biggest fraud in the history of the Hidden Leaf. Receipt number 9, the Izanagi Merchant. This nigga can't fight for shit without spamming Izanagi. I swear.
He was that much. That was annoying to watch. Him spamming the same move over and over.
My nigga.
And still got his ass whooped by Sasuke.
Because before this, Danzo's fraud ass was about to be exposed for trying to use Koro Masakami at the 5 Kage Summit because he was trying to become the leader of the allied shinobi forces. But when Sasuke pulled up, this old scary ass bitch got the smoke immediately and ran off because he knew he was gonna get belt to ass by Sasuke. So when Sasuke was finally able to confront him and Danzo had nowhere else to run, it was finally time for this fraud to be exposed. So he pulls out that nasty ass Sharingan
That shit nasty when I first watched it, bro. Holy shit.
and tell Sasuke, I will be adding your Sharingan to my collection next, you dirty Uchiha son bitch. So Danzo runs up to Sasuke and swings at him with no hesitation. Sasuke blocks his attack with his Susanoo and just stares into this old man's soul. And look at his face.
Sasuke, that nigga was on demon time. I don't want to tell you.
His old wrinkly ass is about to get cooked by a 15-year-old. So
Yeah,
Sasuke
15 by the way. 15 years old by the way.
and just starts squeezing the last bit of life he got left in him. And he straight up asks Danzo, why did you do it? Why did you make my brother kill my entire clan and ruin my whole fucking life? And
Basically.
Danzo doesn't even want to answer the question. He just starts telling Sasuke, that damn rat I thought was a rat. Spilling the damn Leaf secrets. That's why you can never trust the dirty Uchiha.
Now you
You're
better die.
Satan spawn, you hear me? So Sasuke had enough of Danzo's bullshit and just decided to crush him, leading to his
that was,
first death. Now Danzo basically has 10 lives because he got 10 Sharingans in that nasty ass arm and they all got Izanagi. So basically the nigga can respawn 10 times. So Danzo decides to respawn right behind Sasuke and he ends up doing one of the dumbest moves in the entire series. He tried to stab a Susanoo with a kunai.
Wow. Like that was gonna work. You tried to stab him?
You serious?
And he got a Kusanoo? Are you done?
And then he really talking like he analytical, like, as expected. Susanoo, just the thing to protect yourself. So Sasuke squashes Danzo again, and that is another death. This nigga has been one-shotted twice. He sucks. Nigga has 10 Sharingans and Hachirama cells in his ass. You can't get any more carried than this. How the f are you losing? Nigga got level 99 stats in his ass. So Danzo responds again, just for Sasuke to casually fly up and use Amaterasu, incinerating this old bastard
again.
to death and killing this bum ass
for the third time.
A third time. So Danzo responds again and starts blowing his nasty ass halitosis threats.
Halitosis, okay, I never heard. I've heard that one in a while.
Across the battlefield. So Sasuke ends up getting it close, but Danzo ends up choking him. But Sasuke sends a shuriken at his arm and splits Danzo right down the middle, cutting off his arm and killing him for the fourth time. So Danzo ends up respawning again. And look at him trying to look all cool and shit. Nigga think he ore farming. When in reality, his sorry ass is gaining negative ore every time he's back. So while Danzo was just standing up there looking like a doofus, Sasuke decided to show him what an actual ore farmer looks like. So he uses a genjutsu. And when Danzo turns around, he sees Itachi just staring in his soul.
That shit was so fire when I watched that, bro.
No, this can't be! You dirty Uchiha! You're supposed to be dead! So Itachi ends up using the Amaterasu on Danzo. But Danzo, actually being smart for once, figured out that this was a genjutsu. So when Sasuke came up behind him to try to stab him, he ended up stopping because Danzo put a curse mark on him, all the way back when he was choking him. So Sasuke was paralyzed. He couldn't move. So Karin tried to come up and save him. I don't even know why she tried. But Danzo just kicked that sorry ass to the side. So Danzo actually could have ended this fight right here. But he decided to be a dumbass and start gloating and start saying how trash the Uchiha clan was and how saving Sasuke was Itachi's biggest mistake. So this ended up pissing Sasuke off. So he ends up breaking out of the jutsu and blasting Danzo off of him. And Danzo ended up blowing his best chance at winning this fight. Because from here on out, it was a belt to ass. Sasuke ends up sniping Danzo with a Susanoo arrow and booms him for a fifth time. So he respawns again, and he just decides to rush him head on just to get sniped again. This nigga is trash. His KD ratio is in the dirt. Who is
terrible? He has the nerve. He has the nerve to want to become a Hokage.
He brings out this big ass elephant tiger hybrid, and it just basically turns into a vacuum. So while this was distracting Sasuke, Danzo came behind him and tried to sneak him. But Sasuke uses a fireball jutsu at the Baku. Then he turns around and just rocks Danzo, sending him flying and booming him again. So Danzo respawns again, just for Sasuke to
he has 10 lives. Insane. Got whooped in all of them.
Ground, booming him again. Nigga is so trash, he's getting spawn camped at this point.
He's getting spawn killed. They call him XWSD Mitch, man. Golly.
So Danzo had one Sharingan left. So he decided to put all of his remaining power into this chakra blade. So Danzo runs up to Sasuke just to get stabbed again. And just like that, Danzo just wasted all of
10 lives.
This fraud couldn't get the job done with 10 Sharingans, wood style, and Hachirama cells. This nigga is trash. So Danzo ends up falling to his knees.
Garbage, ass.
It's over.
And you want to be the Hokage.
Get up just to fall down face first. He was done. Cooked. So Danzo, being desperate, decided to use one last trick up his sleeve. He ends up grabbing Karin and using her as a hostage. So Danzo had to be thinking, since I got his girl, I should be able to negotiate.
He never even liked her like that anyway. They never even had a romantic relationship anyways, though.
Right?
He don't give a damn.
He booms both of them through the chest.
She didn't die either, by the way. She didn't die either. If you really watch the show.
Bro, look at his face. This man was deranged. He was out for blood. He didn't give a fuck.
Right?
Straight up told Shorty, since you managed to get taken hostage, you're nothing but a burden.
Bro, he
to
thought
me.
it was
So
just
when
a
Shorty fell
dickhead
over,
before he gave his
Danzo
damn
knew
sentence.
it was
Man.
over. We end up getting one of the most satisfying scenes in the entire series. As we
Smokey.
get to watch this loser, this fraud, this war criminal run away like a bitch. Cause he knows it's over. So then Obito came down and Danzo was surrounded by the final 2 members of the clan that he destroyed. This was all of Danzo's sins coming back to bite him in the ass. Poetic justice. So Danzo in his final moments decided, if I'm going out, I'm taking you damn Uchiha with me.
Oh, is that right?
He uses a reverse tetragram sealing jutsu and ends up blowing
That nigga's insane.
himself sky.
11 deaths.
But even after using that jutsu, Danzo breathed and he failed.
He missed
taking the
completely.
knot with him. And Danzo, the evilest nigga in Naruto, the most pathetic old piece of shit, died a fucking failure and will be remembered as Konoha's biggest fraud.
Exactly. Man. Oh man, that's weird ending our reaction, man. Sadly, I'm gonna have to upload. I'm gonna have to edit this like right after this recording because I'm late on this reaction. But I was so hyped when he died, bro. Oh my, I hated that nigga, bro. Ooh, I hated his guts. But man, you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, tell me those noties, man. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Like I said again, repeat, turn on those noties because we put console video. It's a boy, Cypher Reaper, Cypher XR. Or you can call me Nick. Until next time.
Eater left.
Johnny goes, good thing, bro.
Now I gotta fight all these. Had to turn the beat up. Spider-Man, pick your feet up. Had to turn the beat up. Spider-Man, pick